Ah, what's going
What's
on?
happening? We back. We
Man,
back. We back.
Hey, we
why did
back.
this why
We
did
back.
this week
We
seem
back.
so long?
I know.
It seemed like we've been here in a minute. but we
I
have.
know.
But we have, y'all. We've been here every week. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah.
Um
man. It's good to be
yeah, man.
back.
Welcome to Visor Convo, you guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody.
We're
Yeah.
your hosts, On Key, Kirk Quinn,
Yes, sir.
and Sequel in the building.
Uh-huh. Talk that talk.
Yeah, man.
Brother
So
Quinn and Ray.
I was wondering if the boxes look the same on both ends. So if I'm pointing to on key like this, is it
yeah,
still pointing to? Okay, cool.
yeah,
Cool.
like that. Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
Got him.
We
Yeah, man.
here, y'all.
We're here. Hey, welcome everybody to the conversation. It's gonna be good. You know what I mean? Knock on wood. Talking about everything R&B. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited and I'm glad you're invited. Let's get it.
Yes.
We gonna talk about some things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
But
It's
before we get into all that,
uh,
what we do every week, Key. Let's get our
hey,
people
this
ready.
hey, this is what we do here. We set the
Every
tone.
time.
We set the tone the right way, right? We gotta get set up the right way, you know,
Set 'em up.
because the episodes is definitely a lovely roller coaster, shall I say? Um, so what we gonna do? First thing is first. You gotta find your comfort spot: bed, couch,
Hmm.
chair, game chair. For my gamers. Uh, find that place of comfort, right? Kick your feet up, and we need you to get a set of headphones. Set of headphones because we want you dialed into this conversation. We want you just involved as we are, right? Um, Last but not least, your choice of beverage. Covering the label. Covering the label.
No promo.
Right.
Styrofoam cup and some juice.
Right.
Yeah, some juice.
This guy.
Man, what's up? What's up? What's up with everybody, man?
Man.
Hey,
I know.
it's been a hell of a week in the playoffs. If you
Oh,
guys are privy right now,
Ooh,
it's
let's
been
get into it.
it's been quite the matchups going on in the semifinals. The series I'm watching the most is Golden State Memphis.
yeah. Yeah.
These
Mm,
boys are fighting on both sides of the ball every night. Like it's the best matchup I've
mm.
seen so far in this
John
playoffs this
Morant
year.
then turned himself like Super Saiyan level 3 on them boys real quick.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
The ability to get to the basket is crazy. His ability to get there is
Remind
it's
me,
hard to
remind me
it's
of
hard to
Allen
stop.
Iverson back in the day.
hmm
Yeah, definitely.
Reminds me of
His
Allen
his
Iverson.
his support team ain't no slouches either, boy. The way they've been backing him up, man, like the way
Right.
they shoot the three ball right now, they
Right.
fearless right now, man. And
Yeah.
they shot blocking ability on the defensive side. Oh my god, they've been
Yeah,
rejecting some
they
people's
yeah.
stuff, boy.
So you think Memphis is gonna get the best of Golden State? You think so?
Not
No,
by any means, but I
I
think, but I think they got a fair shot.
think they
it's
definitely
gonna
got
be
a
a good
shot.
series.
Compared,
It's
compared,
gonna be a real good series.
They're
yeah,
good.
definitely,
Memphis
definitely,
is not there by mistake. They are definitely
definitely.
a show that
Yeah.
they're an elite team in the NBA.
hmm Yep.
Um,
You can tell they building something over there. They're definitely building something real over
right,
there.
right. And the fact
I
that
think in
West,
another year or two,
Yeah,
they're gonna be that
yeah.
team.
yeah,
So you think they
Um,
just need a little bit more time together?
yep. They need
yeah, they're
experience.
still they're still fine. They're finding their identity
Yes, they
as we're
are.
watching them.
Yes, they are.
Like we seeing what they're gonna be. Like, oh,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, got the talent. They just need, you know, the
Mhm.
identity. You know what I'm
They do.
saying?
What's happening, Chauncey Maynard's in the chat? We see you. What's
Uh
up?
huh. What's steady? What's
What's happening,
steady?
Chauncey?
What's going on, good
Yeah,
sir?
yeah,
The man
Manager of the building.
in the building.
yeah.
Man,
Mr. Famous.
that was a terrible
Yes.
Mr.
thing.
yeah,
Famous.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
They showing what they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely showing that they're gonna be that squad. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right. You gotta start looking at Memphis
You
different.
know,
Gotta
Definitely.
yeah,
start
you
looking at
do.
Memphis
I
different.
think the thing that Golden State has over them, of course, is experience.
Yeah.
So in this series, when it come down to all these close games, that experience, man.
That's where
Yeah.
it comes in.
When that team need a basket, Golden State got a few that can give you that. That's no
Exactly.
stranger to it.
Yep.
Right. Give
Exactly.
you
know.
good looks. Give you good looks.
Hell
Not
yeah.
not the crazy
They
shit
can be
over.
shooting bad the whole game, and then when it come down to the last couple of minutes, they just
Yep.
need to see one of them go down, and then it's
Exactly. And that's it.
they
Then
right back in it.
they
Like
right back in it again.
Right.
crazy
I
like
know.
that.
Yep.
It
But
is
getting off of
crazy
that
like
series,
that.
man, the Boston and Milwaukee Bucks series, man. Hey,
Hey,
Boston showing them boys. They showing them boys all
That's a good
out right
series
now.
too.
Like we
I
will not
think
be denied.
just like we saw John Morant like transform, we seen him transform. I felt the same thing about Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum
Oh,
is being everything we thought he would be when we talked about the potential of Jason Tatum.
yep.
Yeah,
Holy moly!
his rookie year, he showed that he
Yeah.
yeah
I'm
yeah.
gonna take a cue. I'm gonna take a cue from on Key earlier, man. He's definitely starting to look like Kobe.
Ooh, ooh,
He's starting to look
I
like
see a
Kobe
lot
right
of Kobe. I see a lot of Kobe and Jason Tatum.
now.
that's
Some of the
crazy.
moves, I'm seeing a lot of
That killer instinct, the way he
killer
attacks the
instinct.
basket.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a lot of similarities with
He's
Kobe right now. What I'm seeing.
that's a huge honor because Jason Tatum nice. I like Boston. Boston is interesting to me
Hmm.
because
Yep.
I have to kind of consider Jalen Brown as like one of them dudes. Jalen Brown is nuts.
Hmm.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Yep.
It really is.
Yeah, he
right.
really is.
It's like, oh,
Really is.
don't talk about him, but he's there. He's in the same class.
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean,
Yeah, there's a reason they want to keep him around, man.
not a slouch, not a slouch.
At all. Not
Right.
by any means.
And you know,
Um.
they
Yeah,
keep
man. Basketball is crazy right now.
right.
Really crazy. Um. You know, it's the series are so tough. It's kind of like they can go either way,
They
but
really can.
you know, it's hard to go against that team that got that experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm going to be dropping a Chauncey Maynard greatest hits album. Let's get it.
Okay.
Let's get it.
All right. We need that by the end of the week, sir.
He said the Chauncey man.
Right. Good luck. Good luck
This
putting
should-
that thing together, my guy, because
Yeah.
that's going to be hard to do.
Got a lot of good songs to pull from,
Got
man.
a lot of good songs.
Hey, he could drop multiple volumes. It ain't gotta be just one volume.
Right.
If you got that many songs, yeah.
Yeah, Chauncey got a lot of songs, man.
Hell yeah.
A lot of
Well,
songs, a lot of
look,
different.
we just talking the East Coast, man. We talking about who out the West though. Who out the West? We know
The
Phoenix
Sun.
keeping Phoenix keeping it funky
Yeah.
right now.
I think Phoenix gonna
Yeah.
beat Dallas.
No question.
I think they're gonna beat Dallas.
No question.
Luca cool, but the Suns are something else.
The Suns play with a different level of intensity than the Mavericks.
Yeah, they do.
Right.
Like
Yeah, they
it's
do.
night and day watching them on the court with each other.
Right.
Like with the exception of Luca, it's like Luca's the only one playing on the level he's playing on out of this whole squad.
Right.
You know what I mean? Phoenix, they all playing like that right now.
Right. Freaking
Mm.
Crowder is playing
Yeah.
like come on, son.
Hell yeah. That man said, Chauncey said it'd be 26 tracks. Oh, he trying to
26
drop his.
tracks.
So this is going to be his All Eyes on Me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like.
The Master
gonna-
P Ghetto D. You
Yeah, I was just about to say Master P.
know what I mean? That thing.
All the damn songs.
Oh yeah, man.
The double album.
One of the famous double albums they.
You know what's crazy? It's like now when you think about catalogs like that, you like, dang, they was working hard.
Yeah.
Right.
Hell
They
yeah.
was working hard. Like that's
Especially
a lot.
when you
It
think,
was a lot of music.
especially when you think of what went into music back then compared to now. Like
Right.
how much more had to go into actually making a song and recording a song and putting out a song.
Right.
Like the old school way is way more work than it is right
Having something else to
Right.
say 26 times on the same subject matter.
now. Exactly.
He's
Holy
working
Or
hard, man.
moly.
or
He was
or at least to
recording
make it
nonstop.
cohesive.
That's crazy.
Recording nonstop. Like,
I got to make the same song at least 3 times on 3 different kind of beats and three different time angles to really
mm,
hide it. I got
mm.
beat a nigga up, the regular version. I
Then
got
stab a
slow,
nigga up.
got the
The
slow
remix.
acoustic version. With Robert Glasper on the keys. Like, damn, what's this? Speed a nigga up. The You know what I'm saying? And then you got the alternative, like fun pop rock version,
Mhm.
but it's covered by white guys, so you don't even realize it's the same song.
Oh man.
And
Facts.
that's how you make them. That's how you make a one song catalog stretch. Oh man. Hey, I'm
Well, yeah.
sorry. That was
One song
Back
catalog.
back in the day, they used to call those maxi singles.
the maxi, right?
Be like one song and like a bunch of different versions of it, including the instrumental on one
Man,
doggone release.
Right.
speaking of that, you remember the Boyz II Men first album, Motown
Okay.
Philly, right?
Okay.
Okay.
They
Know it well.
they had that single, right?
Right.
But it was a maxi single and it had some other songs on there
Oh yeah.
that wasn't on the album though.
Yep.
Like folks
I
don't
know.
remember that, but I
I know
remember
exactly
because
the songs you talk about too. I just can't think of the names right
it
now.
was not on there. Like, and another one was fast. Like, it was kind of fast. Like, 780. And one of them kind of sounded like 7 Ain't Easy,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't though. And it was another slow joint that was on there. That was I
Mm-hmm.
can't remember how it go,
They
but it
did the
was
same.
it was only the maxi single.
Yeah, they did the same thing on their second release too. They had a couple of singles that they released. They were maxi singles, and on those maxi singles, they had a couple songs that were not on the album
Right.
that were on those
See,
maxi singles. But you had to have those maxi singles though.
Man,
right.
that's like it sounds like a time that we all forgot about when music still was magical. I mean,
Mhm.
I think people
Right.
so much relate to that no more.
For the record, it wasn't the golden age of R&B though. What we talking about? This is all
Right.
90s.
Right.
And this leads us to where we at with our topic tonight. Open topic tonight, right? We want people to call
Opa!
in and y'all tell us some stuff, man. Some you know,
Yeah.
preferably R&B related. Y'all tell us some news. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Open
Want
the
to hear
topic, let us in.
some new music? Let us know some new music that you listen to. Let us know what you think about it. You know, let's get into that talk. Let's get into that talk. That's the number right there to call in, and we're gonna get into it.
619-363-2330.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
set it on fire, y'all. Let's set it on fire tonight, man. Let us know where y'all at.
Let's go.
While we're waiting, man. I mean, y'all got any interesting stories or anything like that?
Real quick before we get started, I do
For
want to
this
put
week.
out there, doggone shout out to Money Long. She's in our prayers right now. She had to cancel her up and coming tour due to lupus related issues. She was on the Breakfast Club earlier today explaining how she had to cancel her tour,
Oh wow.
which is really, really sad considering the trajectory her career is finally starting to take right now with the Hours and Hours single and a follow up single, another one right now. Like she's really starting to gain some traction, and now they have to cut a entire tour short.
Right.
Like I know she's really feeling that right now, man. But we're gonna pray for her swift recovery, man. Hopefully she can get back out there and perform for us all.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks when anytime you got to reschedule your life because life happens. But
Exactly.
prayerfully she'll be all right.
Yep.
Right. Right. I had the luxury of listening a little bit to PJ Morton new album.
Watch the Sun.
Watch the Sun.
Yeah.
I listened to a little bit of it today. Well, I listened to the whole thing today. I always go like that first listen. I have to do more listening after the first listen. So on the first on the first sit down though, I already grabbed some of it. Like already grabbed like what he doing. You know what I mean? Like he just PJ's that guy, man. Like the melodic choices, like the things that he do is that balance between being soulful, you know what I'm saying? Being able to do R&B records, doing gospel records, you know what I'm saying? And then we forget that he came from Maroon 5.
Right.
You know, it's crazy. So that project is
He's interesting.
it's worthy of an album review. It's worthy of an album review for sure.
You heard it here first, y'all. Up and coming album review on Vibes
We're
and
gonna have to do
Convo.
that.
PJ Morton, Watch the Sun.
Do that.
Watch for it.
Yeah.
Don't just watch the sun. Watch for the review.
It's funny.
Do that.
It's funny because I actually was listening to that album on my way to work this morning. My wife Sarita was telling me, say, oh yeah, song she's telling me about Be Like Water with Nas on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, boom. Nas, Stevie Wonder, and PJ. And PJ? This is okay. Boom. I already knew I was gonna like it. Listen to the whole album. I'm a fan of this. It is what it is.
But it's crazy. It's crazy. I liked it.
For sure.
It's cool.
I liked it a lot.
Definitely. Yep. Definitely one of those doggone premiere releases of this year. That's for damn sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I wouldn't be surprised it's definitely going to be if he's definitely on the Grammy list again. He needs to be hitting that list consistently.
Right. Right.
Since he's been dropping solo projects, he's definitely been on that list consistently for the past few years. So
I think it's because of what he is. Like On Key was saying, he actually embodies a few different angles in a very interesting way.
Fact.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's a gospel He's a gospel artist.
Yes.
First and
foremost, gospel. Raised gospel.
You know what I mean? But he does. But he do R&B music. He do R&B music. Let's
all
not
day
get
long.
twisted. But all of his R&B music could be a flip. Could flip right into a gospel song. Like all of it. Like all of it. All of it dances right there where it's like I hear what it is.
Which, at the bare root of it, is traditional R&B.
You know what I'm saying? He's interesting, man. And he got the Stevie Wonder vibe going on. PJ's dope.
Who he's also a product of, being mentored by Stevie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only right, man. PJ doing what he doing, man.
Yeah. What else? Trying to think if I've been listening to anything else that just recently came out.
Oh, I got to see my boys, Coast Contra.
Okay.
I seen the rise of Coast Contra.
They opened up for the tackle heard around the world. First it was the slap heard around the world. Now it's the tackle heard around the world. And they got a chance to open up for that.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, even more special.
Crazy, man. And watch them boys is unsigned, you hear me?
Wow.
That might not be the
their
same
own stuff.
But the fact that they were on that Dave Chappelle stage, that might not be the case for too much longer.
Crazy.
Sure, they might not need to be if they being successful.
They out of here, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Wow.
That's all they needed. That's all they needed. Like that's crazy. Killing, man.
Yep.
They got a boost.
Killing. Yeah. Yeah, so we talked about PJ. What else? What else is some new music that's out there, man?
Oh,
y'all call that number, man. Y'all call that number. Y'all call in. Y'all let us know.
I almost forgot, man. Blast new album. I don't know if you guys gave a chance to give it a listen over there, but he got some joints on there. I think you guys will vibe with.
Oh yeah.
Also on some real West Coast Cali vibe stuff. Like he got some nice stuff. Even though I don't consider him to be an R&B artist, quote unquote.
It's funny because I tell On Key, y'all some real West Coasters. This is the only like part of the states where you can have real R&B guys that have a G-Funk. It's
crazy. See, it's crazy when you give me the G-Funk. Most folks don't want to give me the G-Funk.
That's G-Funk to me. I mean, but I'm from New
Yeah.
Orleans, so it's it just maybe it just sounds like that to me.
They want to give me the he the slow R&B guy,
Oh no,
the ballads.
Yeah.
I didn't heard you on some real West Coast beats, on some Dr. Dre type beats.
Yeah.
It's interesting,
Yeah. So West.
right?
Real West.
But he find a way to R&B it out though. You
Right.
forget it's a West Coast beat, listening to it, and you be like, "Oh snap, he got me."
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
I know it's completely off. Of R&B, but real quick, what do you guys think of T do album?
I did listen to some of Pusha T's album.
I have not had an opportunity to listen to that yet.
Okay, well, we'll revisit that later time. I need for y'all
yeah.
at least
I
each
gotta
one of
be
y'all
able
to
to
have a.
sit down and listen
I
to
need
it.
for each one of y'all to at least had a good chunk of it before I get to talking about it. So
Okay. We could push it
we'll
back.
move
I
on
listened
past
to
push.
some of it already. It's pretty dope, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll come back after we get.
Hey, his first number one album. This entire career. This is his first number one album.
All right.
Right.
I mean, damn.
Huh.
I know. As long as he been in this,
He kind of slid from being
all
the
the
Clips. The Clips was never really underground, but they played the underground lane a little bit.
Yeah.
and like no other.
Right.
Yeah, because they definitely was. Yeah. They just had that song that hit. Right when it hit.
Yep. And when
And
that
then
hit,
they,
everything
and
else
then they
started
had all
hitting.
them songs with Justin Timberlake. What didn't hurt? They was KBS.
Right. They did. They slid in there with JT. They slid in there.
Yeah, but you know that's through their affiliation. Star Trek all day.
Right.
Yeah, but that's so interesting.
For
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Like they came in the game
It really is.
with the right pathway to pop success.
Mm-hmm.
And they rap about drugs.
Sure did.
Like, yo, it was competing with Jay-Z on who is the realest drug dealing rapper.
Hey, sex, money, and drugs and VA. That's all they talked about.
Man.
Right.
I mean, Malice always had the Christian angles. Father, forgive me for like always on some, he was always on some.
He was always on that.
So when he flipped and turned into a gospel rapper, flipped his name from Malice to No Malice, I was like,
yeah,
he been doing it. He ain't got to switch nothing
at all. Do you guys remember the Clip's very first video?
Grinding.
Everybody go to that. Grinding.
Everybody go to grinding too. Yep, that's right. No, they very first video. I'm trying to. That's why I'm asking you guys. Because I'm looking at it in my mind right now. Everybody was in black. It was a second line video. The premise of it, I don't know where they actually shot it, but
that boy.
But the way they shot it was like a second line. No, that's not that one. This was long before all this stuff that you know about.
Yeah.
The very first video, they were all in black. The entire background was all in white, and it was clearly a second line. And the song had a lot of trumpets in it. I'm gonna get that. See now I know what I need to look up.
Hey, if y'all know and y'all watching,
I don't know.
Call in and let us know the answer, man.
I don't know.
What was Clip's first video?
I thought it was Grinding.
Does any of y'all know? I see a few people watching.
That's what it's called. The funeral was what it was called. The funeral. I already got it.
The funeral.
It's called The Funeral. Yeah, they came out years before Grinding. Clips wasn't even the Clips. Like nobody knew about the Clips yet. Like if you wasn't an avid Rap City or Yo TV Raps watcher, this completely went under the radar.
Okay.
This particular song and video.
Okay.
But I brought it up to see like if anybody like to talk about the
I remember that song.
The influence that New Orleans had on them early in their visuals and how they crafted music.
That's
like
crazy.
early. And Pusha T actually admitted that in a recent interview. Also, like New Orleans had a heavy influence on everything they did
Shout out to New Orleans. We up in this piece. You heard
in,
me?
in
Uh,
Virginia or whatever. And I always wondered when I first seen this video, the funeral or whatever. I thought they were from New Orleans
ah,
because of the second line
Mm.
imagery and stuff.
they
I
actually
actually,
from New York. They
but
from
yeah, technically they really are from New York, born
technically they
anyway.
from the Bronx or whatever.
Yep, showing up, just raised in Virginia.
Yep.
Yep.
My name is
They try
Christopher
to
Walker,
blur
and I'm
this.
about to tell you
But
about
both
my
of them in the
recreational
video, they got on white
I have more
suits,
energy and strength
and
than
everybody else got on black. It's a real ill video. It was kind of before its time.
Yeah.
It gave you a real DMX kind of feel.
Huh.
You
I
know
got
what I mean? But before, but not really in that vein. You just got to see it.
yeah.
It's on
Look
you.
it up.
It's on YouTube though.
You see this on the screen right here, huh?
Oh, what? Oh, they finally getting they dude?
Black music honors.
Drew Hill is finally getting it.
Drew
It's a
Hill
beautiful
help
thing
me
to see,
say
man.
yeah.
That's dope.
They said, "Have you heard? We're so thankful to be recognized and honored at the 7th Annual Black Music Honors this year. We're celebrating 25 years of Drew Hill,
Wow.
and we want you to be there." Now you see they got that's 7 members right there.
Wow.
7. Scola, Black, Smoke,
Wow.
Cisco, Nokio, Jazz, Teo. They all gonna be on that. They all gonna be there.
Everybody but
So,
Woody.
Everybody but Woody.
Yeah. It's still
Shout out
gonna
to
be.
my
It's
shout out
sti-
to my big bro Woody.
It's
Shout
still
out,
gonna
shout
be
out.
singing overload. Shout out to Woody,
Right.
man, wherever he at. It's definitely gonna be singing overload regardless, though.
Right.
They gonna go in.
It's just, you know,
Now I wonder who they got
I'm a
dedicating
fan.
songs to. Like who they gonna have on the bill. Like, since it's honoring
Right.
Drew Hill,
Right. I know. That's gonna be interesting. I want to see.
It'll be interesting if they have performers doing. I
Drew Hill music.
want to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see who they grab.
Somebody better tape it. I know that.
Right. That's gonna be dope.
7th annual
Yeah,
Black
man.
Music
It's like my favorite group.
Yeah, man.
Definitely
That's gonna
one
be
of them
live.
ones.
I'm glad Skola's back for the 25th anniversary. I was telling you that one of my favorite version of Drew Hill involved with Skola and Woody being on the group together. That was like my favorite incarnation of Drew
You
Hill.
like the Drew or Order, huh?
Yeah.
Drew or Order.
Harmony sounded big. I liked the song. You know what I mean? I like that was a good look. Music.
Yeah. Hello, and living
Crazy.
before.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I never ever hurt you, Lord.
Yeah. I like that. Don't that give a vibe?
Ooh, I'd change it if I could. Yep.
Don't that give you a feeling like a happy, like a?
I get chills.
Yeah.
I get chills personally.
That was my. And I had to break
Because see, with Skola and Woody,
You
being in that
didn't
group,
even notice me.
you had singers that were tone singers.
Yes.
Woody is one of those, and Skola is one of those strong tone singers.
right.
They're gonna give you that tone.
I like how they colored the harmonies.
Who would all of them, nothing, just tone. Is crying. Tone and dynamics.
Yep.
Right.
Like I'm hating. All the way on it. Like, you're just like, oh. And then Cisco and Jazz is going to give you that other type of singer.
Yeah, they're going to take you to church every time.
It was.
Right.
It's a lot. That's what you want. That's what you want.
That was that group, boom. But I actually I like the latest rendition of Drew Hill with the Black and our big bro, Smokey Diggler.
Uh-huh.
It's a cheat code. That's a cheat code, bro.
It really is.
That's a cheat code.
Facts.
Don't even get me talking about player. Don't even get me started. Cause you about to get me started.
Like straight
Getting
up.
me hype right now.
Because I listened to
Getting me
them.
hype.
They was doing somebody sleeping in my bed, and I listened to Cisco's vocal choice. Somebody sleeping in my bed. I was like, wait, who's Cisco around? Why is Cisco? And I saw Smoke. I said, it's different. It's different music
So
mind.
much going on.
Exactly. Yeah.
It gave them a whole nother weapon. You know what I mean? Just on the music side.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a whole bunch of lead singers that know how to sing background.
Oh, God, yes.
So hell is nasty.
With them 7, this is not even.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
They're not even a super group. They're a super duper group.
That's a vocal army. You know what I mean? Vocal army.
This is when you watching them live. You like, who did that?
A lot. Look, a lot of people used to ask back in the day during the Motown era, like, what would have happened if the Temptation and Four Tops would have got together?
Oh, man.
And I think this is the embodiment of just that.
Bro,
yeah, man.
Yeah, I can't even wait to hear this.
This is like 3 groups in one.
Yeah,
because Teo is a whole thing by itself. Teo crazy.
Yes, he is. Oh my!
You know
God.
what I'm saying? And then Cisco
He
singing
makes
like
singing look
himself.
easy.
Yes, he do.
Teo makes singing look real easy, bro.
Yes, he do.
I was just watching a clip.
That's what I'm watching. I'm like, you don't even look like you singing. You don't even look like you singing at the time.
Oh, that girl, that little Vicky secret. Oh, yeah, you can't run my way. I wanted you to stay. I want to love you as a star. That dude was clowning on that week.
He was.
Ooh, he was clowning on making love.
Was.
I know doggone Cisco had to be in the studio like, okay, I'm not doing this again.
Right.
I'm gonna let you get this
Cisco
song. I'm gonna let you get this song after this, nigga. No, that's it.
I think what it was too like Teo was making his stamp, like, hey, I'm in the group now.
Hey, every time he got the mic, he was doing that.
Every time.
He was doing that on live shows too. He got that mic. He like, hey, I'm here for a reason.
Teo get on the mic and spaz. Every time.
Yeah. And then that range of his is ridiculous too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, I love it.
Right.
I love it. They on the they killing.
I want to hear. I would like to hear how Teo and everybody sounds now with Black and Smoke.
Yeah.
Because
we gotta get on the
they vocal arrangers to me.
Yeah.
Go through some of them shows.
Yeah.
I see a couple of them on the too.
Okay.
I would like to see them just set it off live. Like I could definitely see them how they vibe with each other live.
Right.
And just what heights they bring songs to. You know what I mean?
Right.
It ain't fair, man.
No.
I seen it. I've been seeing it live. I'm like, this is just not.
And jazz.
When they go from song like, it's just so many vocals.
Yeah.
It's vocal overload.
Power vocals at that.
He said vocal overload.
Yeah.
Might be vocal overload.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be a lot.
I want to hear it. I want to hear the vocal overload. I want to hear it.
Yep. That's crazy.
It's gonna be a lot of brains exploding on that show.
I'm looking forward to it. You hear me? So it's one of those things, man. Yeah.
Any throwbacks? Any throwbacks that I've been listening to recently? Any throwbacks?
Maybe.
That's something we don't talk about enough. Like I know as much as we digest music on a day-to-day basis, listen to what's new and what's current, this, that, third. Like I don't care what age or what genre you listen to, you always got some throwbacks. You like to go to stuff that resonated with you at a certain time in your life.
I listened to.
I mean,
I did listen to TGT's
Ah!
Three Kings.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I listened to it recently,
Okay.
and I said, "Oh, y'all crazy for not doing another one.
Yep.
I don't want to hear nothing about the business.
Yeah.
I'm
My
going off of what I heard
my sentiments
again,
exactly.
and it's still like
You had to
It's still
revisit it.
go.
what's up? Like y'all found that rhythm in there. Like
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right.
I don't think they
y'all go
realize
listen
their
to that
own
album
power.
again, man. Go
I
listen to
don't,
that TGT Three
Well,
Kings again.
yeah, I don't think they ever realized what they did, like exactly what that album did, man.
I think. I mean, that was one of my. I mean, I got to go back and listen to it because you're right. I want to revisit it and see how well it stands up the test of time.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to it. I was like,
I remember
Yep.
golly.
my favorite song on that album was the song "Hurry."
Oh yeah,
Hurry,
already.
hurry.
I don't have no favorite on this album. We
You
ain't gonna do that because I
live
don't have one.
long,
That song
get
is
your
killer.
hair, your nails did you just so on your mind, oh, good Lord.
Next time around.
Oh yeah. Tell me next time around.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know
Oh,
feels like rain.
yeah.
Feels like the sun trying to fight with the rain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
They ain't throw no
Yeah.
bricks. They ain't throw no bricks on that album, bro. They ain't throw no bricks.
You
Yeah.
have me singing, oh my God,
Mm, mm, mm,
God.
mm, mm, mm.
It feels so good to me.
Yep.
My God,
Yep.
God.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
He had Genuine singing. Tank had Genuine up there
I've never
singing.
heard Genuine sound so good.
Hey.
You
In my opinion,
remember
on
the
all his
documentary?
albums.
You remember all the video footage they had? They
Yep.
Yeah.
had like a lot of behind the scenes stuff. They had like then they had that special. They had an online special. I remember watching and it was showing them recording. It was showing them working out.
Yep.
It was showing
I
them
remember
like
seeing that.
I remember how hyped Genuine looked.
Uh-huh.
Like you can tell when somebody is like, "Yo, I'm hyped about this,"
Right.
and I'm in it. He was in it,
Yep.
and it sounds like that.
Right.
Definitely. Yep.
I mean, he had a
Yeah.
reason though. He was being produced, or showing his growth, and the combination with that is. I mean, that was the best we ever heard Genuine.
That's the last album Genuine recorded, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because before that,
And-
it was a long gap before that.
Yeah.
Right.
And then plus look what he was standing next to. Like he knew he couldn't get shown up by anybody. He had to stand his ground
Right.
vocally.
Yeah. I mean,
Genuine stood out on that
He
project.
really did.
really did. He really did.
Really,
He
really.
cut
Yeah.
through.
More so than Tank, I was surprisingly actually.
Oh, baby.
Right.
I
Tyrese.
ain't gonna say that. Well, hold on. Let's
I mean-
rewind. Like,
Hey, I'm not gonna take nothing from Tank, but I mean like overall, like Tank gonna do what he do.
Tyrese
No matter
played
what
more
he on.
support.
Yeah, Tyrese played a lot. Yeah, definitely more support.
it is. You know what's crazy?
But
is that,
like I said, Genuine more so really did stand
they
out
never
more
really
throughout
had.
the album.
They never really had any. Like the way they did parts on that project, it wasn't like their formula was like every few bars would give you somebody else.
Yeah.
Like they fit everybody on the same song just as much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it was like it wasn't like the Boys to Men formula where Wanye gets the
Yeah.
and
All
it's
the
just Wanye
ad-libs.
for the ad lib special parts.
Yeah.
It was they when Tank was ad lib and Tyrese was. You know what I'm saying? When Genuine was, everybody else like it was.
Right.
They did an excellent job on that, and now listening to it, I can digest all of that. Like, oh,
Yep.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good marriage between the
Mhm.
three. Oh, I feel like Tank was the glue
For sure.
between
Yeah.
it all. I feel like Tank was just the glue.
Yeah, Tank was one of the producers, one of the, you know what I mean, the probably one of the head songwriters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, ain't no TGT without Tank.
No doubt.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, ain't
Definitely.
ain't no TGT without any of them. You know
Yep,
what I'm saying?
pretty
How
much.
about-
That album was crazy, man.
Yep. And still
That
stands
album
in my
was
opinion.
one of the that album was one of the ones for that year. Period. Even now, it
No,
still sounds
no,
incredible.
no. That year, that was the album. That was the R&B album that year. When they dropped that,
And you
It
say
is crazy.
and you say
and
it's still
nothing else really measured up that
Yeah,
year.
it's still you play it. As soon as you play it, as soon as it come on, you like, oh yeah.
Right.
Still,
Even the songs where you're like, you know what? I'm gonna let it play. It's just that. You know
right,
what I mean?
man. I was one of the last things I was listening to was the Robert Glasper Black Radio. Listening to that,
yeah,
Okay.
that's my little road trip music. You feel me?
yeah.
Mess. I was listening to that, and I was listening to the Vibes and Combo playlist.
Ah, ah,
Mm.
ah, 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 ah.
Feel
Yes,
me?
sir.
So,
Which I'm gonna be adding some new songs
all
Talk
right,
about
this week.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Those that's tuned into the playlist, look forward.
heck
New
yeah.
songs coming.
I was trying to impress my girl. I was like, "Yo, let me check out this playlist that I'm involved with." You dig? Boom, put it on, and she's like, "Oh, who's that? Oh, what's that?" I'm like, "Yeah, this thing slap. Don't even get it twisted."
Yep,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? So
You're right.
definitely check out the
That's that
playlist.
Vibes and Combo soundtrack.
Heck yeah,
Soundtrack. That's our movie soundtrack right there.
right,
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
absolutely,
Um, you know, salute to everybody on that playlist, man.
right.
That's what's up.
Some songs on there. You know, and you know what's crazy? Like when I listen to that playlist now, uh, you know, I feel like it brings up memories for this show.
Hmm.
Like when I hear certain songs, I'm like, dang, I remember our first year. You know what I mean? I remember the first year. Like I remember everything that was going on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on what song is playing. So like if a certain song comes on, I might remember like this year. You know what I mean? Like, oh
Mhm.
man, this is when we started multi-streaming and this, that, and the like it just brings up memories like that. It's crazy.
Right,
Yep.
Yeah.
man.
I need to check that out, man.
Yep.
Wise and Combo playlist. Click the link in the bio. You on any of the sites. Go ahead.
I feel like the female artists on the playlist is killing. You got
They're
some
killing us, man.
killing.
Wasn't that the females on that?
I was like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
Shish. There might be more females on there than anybody.
Yeah.
I'm not
Well, you
sure.
can't blame nobody but yourself, Key. You put it together.
But the songs are so fire. I
Look,
don't
I'm just,
understand why.
yeah,
I, I
I'm
know,
just,
right?
I'm trying to put whatever's fire on there. Like,
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Heck
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
my personal throwback these past couple of days, I've been listening to a lot of Case lately.
Case.
Mm,
Yeah, believe it or not, I have. I've been in my
Hold on
Case
a second,
bag.
fellas.
Preferably his last two albums, the Open
okay,
Conversations album and the Open Letter album.
okay.
Even though the very last album he recorded was Black Rose, which had a couple
Mm,
cuts on that bad boy. But I was really getting into that Open Letter, and it made me remember Jazz wrote and did background on one of the songs on that album.
is that right?
Yes, it's a song called
Huh.
Conversate. If you listen to it,
Uh-huh.
you'll definitely, as soon as you hear the chorus, Jazz, you'll hear them all day long.
Huh.
All day long. And
I
and the
remember.
more you listen
Mm.
to it, the more it sounds like something Jazz would write. Sounds like Jazz.
It's funny. I was always waiting on Jazz's album to come out, man. I was a big Drew Hill fan.
Yeah, you and me both, bro. Especially after that single he had on the Nutty Professional soundtrack. I
Right.
just knew that album was coming soon after that.
Huh. That would have been
Whew.
interesting.
And that song was so damn powerful. Whew.
Right.
Drew Hill was so big around that time.
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah. I feel like it
No.
fizzled out way too soon though. Like they had at least another 4 or 5 hours to go before the decline started, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, we got spoiled by Jagged Edge. the most consistent R&B group of all time.
Jagged Edge was consistent.
Consistent than a motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Jagged Edge never had a breakup.
Right. They still making music right
At
now.
all.
Right now.
Mhm.
Right now.
Original members.
Feel me?
Day one's on deck.
For sure. The most consistent R&B group of all time. Drew
That's
Hill up there
crazy.
looking like
That's crazy when you think about it, right? Because you would think it'd be like the bigger names
right.
or the people with the more accolades. Nope.
Ain't
J.E.,
nobody
y'all.
it was like J.E.
Just like they tag J.E., y'all.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I would instead of Jagged Edge, I call them freaking Jagged Eternity.
I know, right?
Yeah, they be,
yeah, one of my favorite groups. But yeah, man, you're right. I wish I got more music from Drew Hill and from solo members, and they did the whole New Edition breakup, put different groups out. You know, I wish we could have got that.
Yeah,
for them. That's like the ultimate dream of any R&B fan to see their favorite group, grow and change and turn and come back and be even colder.
yeah.
But we got a 7-man Drew Hill right now, so
I know
kind of worked out.
like take seven. What was that group? There were 7 members in the gospel group.
Seven.
It was 7 of them.
Take 6.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. I was thinking take 6. My fault. Take 6.
You think it after 7 takes
that's
a combination?
and that's what old age does to you people.
That's funny.
You got so much. You got so much music up. You got so much music up.
I know, man. It does that a lot, man. Yeah, I know about y'all. Remember Boys to Hill? I remember Boys to Hill.
Right.
You're like, who is Boys to Hill?
Yeah, what y'all know about? What y'all know about Jordan Duke?
Boys to Hill.
Boys to Hill. Who the hell?
That's funny.
But yeah, man, there might be a manifestation of that, man. Like those having more than 4 people in the group,
right?
And they moving like that. Like there's not too many of them, to be honest with you, in any genre.
Like the R&B version of Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah. Because they definitely got vocal swords on their deck.
That Drew Hill anniversary. That's a mass choir out there.
Right.
That's a mass choir out there now.
Yeah, now when is that biopic coming out?
No Harmony's about to sound big.
They talked about that before. The biopic.
Hey, them Harmony's about to be big.
I think they tried to get it. I think they tried to get everyone to sign off for a biopic. Couldn't get everybody's signature. So,
that's crazy. Excuse me.
Who you think the holdout was?
Oh, shoot, I don't know.
I don't know. They didn't say who it was, but
no.
We can speculate all day long. I just want y'all.
They said it was a couple of them. They said it was more than one of them.
Right.
They didn't sign off.
Yeah. I think I know what 2. In my opinion, who I think the 2
was.
Yeah, me too. I think I know. But yeah, that would be dope to see.
I mean, we've seen
Drew Hill biopic. Yeah,
it'd be fire. I think whoever did the New Edition biopic should do that. That was very impressive.
Do the Drew Hill one too?
Yeah, they took a lot of care in getting real footage stuff, and it was dope.
Right.
And then the whole event made the whole
and
world
just the
really
characters, like how they made the characters, like everybody's character kind of match up, even when they're kids,
exactly,
teenagers.
And I appreciate them taking the time with that much detail, especially for somebody that lived with it.
Yeah, they cared.
It definitely like that entire thing was nothing but nostalgia.
And then how they made a part 1 and a part 2 of it, so they didn't give you a lot. They didn't put a long movie as one.
Yeah.
They cut it up for you.
I mean, and that's dope because that's their real life. So they gave it enough care.
Yep.
Made it interesting.
And they all signed off on it. So they all approved what was happening. They all was involved in it too.
Right.
That was a thing.
Hell yeah.
So and then we could see it. We could see it. We like, damn, this is like That nigga these scenes down like exactly.
Exactly.
You know what I
And a
mean?
lot of
Like,
because a lot of us remember that shit as it was happening.
like when Johnny joined the group,
Yep.
Right.
And that
like
whole
the
power
little
dynamic shift.
animosity that was there.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of those interviews that were very real remembered interviews.
Man, that scene when they was at Ralph's house
Yeah.
and Ralph played his single for them.
Right.
Okay, tell me that scene wasn't cold.
Yep. Yeah.
Everybody was just looking around like, this dude got a single?
Mhm.
Like, they did not approve that at all.
Right.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I like to see something like that about Drew Hill. I like to see.
Yeah, we need to know because I mean, we got to see they unsung, but I need to see the movie and tell me a little bit more detail.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Definitely.
Like how they met, how this happened. Like I need to see that.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? And then the break, when stuff started happening, like, the timeline. Because remember they said Woody left the set during the Will Smith
Yeah.
record.
During the Wild Wild West.
Like he left the video set. Like he quit the group right then.
Right.
That's crazy. So
That's tough.
yeah. Then they had to figure it out. Like they went free for the rest of the year. I remember seeing them at the Soul Train Awards performing when there's just 3 of them.
Right.
These are the times we all live. They killed it though.
Yeah. Favorite group,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Favorite group, man. Favorite group, man. Everybody else.
Yeah,
Drew
man.
Hill is my favorite group.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. More up to date.
All right.
Is there anything that's coming out that anybody looking forward to coming out that anybody's aware of? Besides the new Kendrick Lamar album, I think is dropping this week.
Is it gonna be a double disc? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a double disc. I think it's either dropping this week or next week.
It's gonna be a lot of music. That's a lot of music, man.
Right.
I mean, he took a long hiatus though, so
He's
it
playing
makes
catch up.
sense. He emptying out that hard drive. He got too many songs, man. I have a feeling he has too many songs.
Yep.
As long as they're dope, bring them on.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But thank God he worked himself to a status to where he could take a break like that.
Right.
Right.
Everybody can't do that, unfortunately. But
Right. I hope we enjoy this vacation.
He just popped back up on us at the Super Bowl.
yep.
Right.
And even
Sound went out. What'd you say?
Yeah.
I said even then didn't announce nothing new at the Super Bowl.
Right.
And this business did his performance and kept it pushing.
It's like a slow drip campaign. Like big appearance, let them see you, let them ask about you, then slowly, while you're in front of them, bow, hit them.
I'm back on you now. Yeah.
Got a double album coming out, by the way. What? Damn. And the first thing you think of is, damn, I guess I did see him at the Super Bowl.
And he could have just, released a surprise album, and folks would have been like,
yeah.
And it's a double album, like it's gonna be crazy.
Right.
See, and a lot of people were speculating it would have been a lot sooner because of that feature on that Baby King single. That ultimately Baby King got a Grammy for.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So a lot of people were thinking it was going to be a lot sooner because before that, you ain't seen or heard him on nothing.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So so it's literally a super slow drip campaign he on. Super slow.
I mean,
Super duper.
right,
But I guess he's at a stance where he can dictate that
right.
as he pleases. So
Mm-hmm.
why not?
Seems
I'm
seems
just
worth it.
anxious for the rollout though.
Yeah, sure. I didn't even know the song was out, so hey.
We got a few more minutes left. Let's give our shout out to the
Chat.
Shout out to the chat. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Remember last week when we did that? Hey, it was on point, boy.
Right,
Oh man.
I mean, we always shout out to chat. We might as well make it a thing here.
right.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out chat. Well,
Yeah.
actually tonight, shout out Chauncey.
Yeah, man.
Special shout
Brother
out
Chauncey,
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. We'll be
Yeah.
on the
Oh, man,
lookout
oh,
for
man.
that 26 album, 26 track,
Right.
greatest hits you about to drop, man.
That's a lot of music too.
Heck yeah.
Sheesh.
That's all
Heck yeah,
right.
they made
Sheesh.
little Master P ghetto dope type double disc.
Plug.
My
New
Machiavelli.
single, my new single, Special Day, coming out Friday, May 13th.
Okay.
On Bandcamp. Click the link in my bio on my Instagram. _Keep Music.
Right.
It's
Congratulations.
dropping.
Look out for the music video too. Look out for the music video. It's coming. It's
Man.
coming.
Yes, sir. And you know it's coming when he starts pointing down. Y'all. I saw him point down. So that means it's really coming.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Coming, y'all.
He got them old rapper hand gestures like, hey, it's coming.
Ruh.
Buddy, he brought my man back to the
On that note, it's the Improvising Convo. Oh man,
straight up.
that's hilarious.
Oh my God,
Man.
Kurt, what about you, man? What's coming?
Oh man, I'm working on this tape right now. Mighty Quinn. I'm gonna put the name out there. I'm already working on it. Been sending some been working on some mixes and getting some records done. So, that's been my little story. It's about to be nice.
That's
For sure.
Let's go.
Definitely be on the lookout.
Let's
for that.
go.
Yeah,
Yes,
actually,
sir. Yes, sir.
I haven't scheduled my date, but I'm gonna be dropping my new single "Love Noir" too pretty soon. So
Let's go.
Let's
go.
go.
yeah,
Let's go.
It is that time.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Folks.
Big things coming for Vibes and Convo, y'all. Y'all just stay
Sure.
tuned in with us every Wednesday, this time, same time,
right.
8 p.m. Pacific time. Or if you're on the East Coast, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
And if
got some good episodes coming. We got some good episodes coming.
For sure.
Definitely.
Y'all
more music reviews, more videos,
mm-hmm.
more doggone new music dropping. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's Vibes and Convo.
We're gonna give you those performance reactions. We doing it all.
Right.
We doing it all.
A little bit everything.
We're not letting off the gas.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Stay on. We stand on y'all. We stand on y'all. Good.
Yep. Only going up in 2022, y'all.
That's it. That's all we can do. Stay tuned once again with that place. Right. Stay tuned. I'm adding some new songs.
Fire.
And stay tuned, man.
Yeah. New performance review coming soon, y'all. Y'all keep on the lookout for that too.
Right.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. See y'all next week, man. Same time. Y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
Nothing in particular. Hey,
peace in the Middle East.
Ooh.
For the Middle East.
The Middle East.
Hey, West Side is the best side.
Oh. What other ones they got? Come on, Key. I know you got one in you.
Oh man.
How about that?
Oh man. That's funny.
I know you got one, Key. Come on.
Yo.
He said a good one.
Classic sign-offs. Come on.
West Side, and everybody know what the best side.
Terrible.
Oh my God. And this has been another episode of Vibes and Convo, y'all. Man, we'll catch y'all next week, man.
Yeah, man.
Stay up, be down.
Yes, sir. Peace, 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 peace.